Hey everyone, let's talk about the games happened on November 22nd, Friday. We had 8 games. All of them are NBA Cup games. The first game is the Celtics beat the Wizards. No surprise there. Jason Tatum goes 0 for 10 from the. That's why it's hard. Like if another guy, let's say on the West, have the same record as the Celtics, it's hard for Tatum to get MVP, even though he clearly is putting out good numbers. Jason Tatum on the season is averaging 29 points and 4 threes, 8 rebounds. Numbers are great, but he's really got a team. Jaylen Brown took 27 shots though, 31 points, with 3-3, the finals MVP, and they can still win. When you shoot the ball like this, and obviously they play the Wizards tonight. Derrick White at 10 points, 3. Nobody really played that well other than Jrue Holiday, who had 4 steals and a block and 2 threes. And this game with Noah Horford, Kiata coming play 18 minutes. Sure, you could stream him for some rebound and blocks. Al Horford didn't play here. And Peyton Pritchard, our friend, he gets just 22 minutes. I think it's just really hard to hold on onto him. For sure, he's a streamer for threes. I don't think he's a must roster. The minutes might be too inconsistent, but he'll have games where he goes out for 20, 25 points when a couple guys are out. For the Washington Wizards, Belo came back, just played 40 minutes. 6 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and block. Okay, I think he's a must roster, so if people dropped him, yeah, you should pick him up. Just look at the minutes. Kyle Kuzma had 21 points and 1 3, but absolutely nothing else. Jordan Poole with 23 points. A decent game from Poole, but his defensive stats have completely disappeared. So is his ranking. He's 33rd ranked player. To me, he's more like top 60-ish. Really good threes. Close to 20 points, 5 assists, and 1.2, 1.3-ish steals. That's what I look at him. Which is still good. If you draft him in the 6th, 7th, 8th round, he's giving you what you expect. And Malcolm Brogdon played 26 minutes. Yeah, Malcolm Brogdon, I don't think he's a must roster, but he's been starting. So if you want to pick him up and see where things go, he somehow had 10 rebounds here, 18 points, a double-double that way, but only 1 assist. Well, let's go to the next game. The Brooklyn Nets lost to the Sixers 98-113. Well, Sixers got to win with no Joel Embiid and no Paul George. Brooklyn Nets, Cameron Johnson absolutely went off with 37 points, while Cam Thomas goes for 18 at 7 turnovers. Nicholas Claxton, again, coming off the bench with 22 minutes, 8 rebounds and no blocks. It's tough. So the strategy should be, if he plays well, try to sell him if Claxton plays well. It's just too many games when Ben Simmons starts. Ben Simmons, look, if you're punting points and threes, you could definitely have him in category leagues. He had 26 minutes here. If he's healthy playing 26 minutes, he is useful. He will give you rebound and an assist. Dennis Schroeder, 34 minutes, 8 points and 7 assists. Also not the best game, but again, if he plays well, definitely try to sell him. Same thing with Cameron Johnson, I feel like. It's not guaranteed that he plays 35 minutes every night too. They play with their roster a lot. And the Sixers, how about Joel Embiid and Paul George both out? Paul George might be out for a week or two, to be honest. They really got to be safe with his. I guess the same thing for Joel Embiid. He injured his knees again. I'm not sure exactly how he injured it. So, I think they both ruled out for Sunday's game. They might be out for, another week or so. For Paul George, it might be even longer. So Tyrese Maxey, with the hamstring issue, came back, had 26 points and 4 steals, and Jerry McKinnon, obviously, we have to roster him in the short term. Also for the long term, I think even when Embiid and Paul George comes back, he got a lot of minutes. But for now, he's a big sell high, 30 points, amazingly 30 points, 6 threes with two steals. I don't know how to say this guy's name. I'm really gonna butcher it, but the center from the Sixers, he played 31 minutes. He is getting minutes over Andre Drummond. So if you got Andre Drummond, really, even with Embiid out, I don't think we want to have him. You don't want to stream this guy instead, who started had 31 minutes, attempted for three, so he can shoot the three. 10 rebound, 10 points, 11 rebounds, 7 block is decent. Caleb Martin, also a guy that we could stream. He's been getting a lot of minutes. Didn't really do anything here. Four assists and a block is okay. And Callaway Jr. had 9 rebounds, 3. I don't think Callaway Jr. is a must roster long term, but with everybody out, sure, we gotta have him. Move on to the next team. The Golden State Warriors beat the New Orleans Pelicans 112-108. Okay, that's not bad. Steph Curry 19 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 threes. Steph Curry this year, he's averaging just 23 points. So his scoring is really low. I imagine that's why he's getting double teamed a lot of the time. So his assists has gone up a little bit, 6.6. And he's getting 1.8 steals. So trading some points for assists and steals. He's still hitting, for over 4 threes a game. So overall, not too bad. Just if he stay healthy, I think on a per game basis, he's gonna be top 10, top 12, if you're getting those steal numbers. The rest of the Warriors, we look at them. Buddy Hield now gets just 20 minutes. So is he a must roster? If he just gets 20 minutes, that's a real good question. And Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, kind of did their thing. Andrew Wiggins actually went off, but he played just 20 minutes. I guess it was a blowout. No, it wasn't a blowout. He played only 20 minutes. So nobody on the Warriors actually must rosters, I think, other than Draymond, Curry, obviously. Because even Buddy Hield, I think, he definitely in drop territory. If you don't need threes, I would drop him. For sure, I would drop him. He just get 20 minutes a night now. For the New Orleans Pelicans, how about Elfrid Payton? He needs to get picked up. So let's pick him up and just see how things go. They're going with him in the short term. With all the injuries, 4 assists, 3 steals, not bad. He can give you a lot of assists and some defensive stats and some rebound as well. I don't know when was the last time he played in the NBA, but he used to be a decent fantasy player. It just his efficiency is rough, but he used to be a pretty good fantasy player. Javonte Green, play 19. Do we have to roster him? If they have a back-to-back, sure. Now Brandon Boston Jr. comes to the bench, but it doesn't matter. He played 34 minutes anyway. So he remains a must roster. Trey Murphy and Brandon Ingram playing huge minutes. But I think Trey Murphy, if he plays well, we should try to sell him. He's not going to get 38 minutes when all the guys come back. Obviously, Brandon Boston Jr. These kind of players, he could be like a kicking. I look at Trey Murphy as a top 70, 80 player, which, he needs to be rostered. He's really good, a lot of threes and defensive stats and low turnovers, but those categories, they're not that valuable in fantasy. Like I said many times, you can find a lot of guys that shoot threes, right? Like Garrison Matthews, 1 week could average 5 threes a game. That's like Steph Curry like. And steals, we know it's volatile. And there's a lot of 3-and-D guys. So it's more about scheduling. It's not about, a steals guy on the waiver could play 4 games that week. So that guy might contribute more to steals than, who is really good, like Paul George, let's say. So definitely try to trade these type of players, 3-and-D players that, been playing well. The next one, no surprise there, the Rockets, they are a really, really good defensive team. Wow, they also play Portland. So I don't know how much that helps. Okay. Portland, they got a Fernie Simons back. He's been horrible. We have to be honest about it. He's been horrible. He's not a drop. You should try to buy low. But yeah, just throw your worst player at him, because I think a lot of people are, he's close to, for sure, he's close to drop, but he just has too much upside to drop, in my opinion. I think he's going to turn it around. Also, this game was a blowout versus the Rockets, who was a good defensive team, perimeter defense team. So, yeah, there will be games when he played the Wizards or something, or Charlotte Hornets, where he goes for like 40. Shaedon Sharpe had 13 points. Yeah, he needs to be rostered also, because he just gets a lot of minutes. Jeremy Grant, what kind of game is this? Tomani Kamara, very, very mediocre. And with DeAndre Ayton still out, Donovan Killigan, he's been starting, getting decent blocks and rebounds, so he needs to be rostered in the short term. Same thing with Robert Williams. Let's just go pick them up. In 17 minutes, he had a steal and 4 blocks, which is insane. So let's just pick them up and see how things go. If Robert Williams is going to get 4 blocks in 60 minutes, and he obviously is a must roster. But these type of players, for sure, they might have a stretch. They play 25 minutes, average 3 blocks, but try to sell them. There are too many guys coming in, take their minutes away, or he gets injured. So all these type of factors, for sure, try to sell him. Try to sell these guys high. For the Rockets, I'm now actually more interested in just reading Tyrese stats, to be honest, and Amen Thompson's, because they put him up better numbers than Jalen Green, Jabari Smith Jr., and Dillon Brooks, who went off here. Dillon Brooks, 28 points, but 6 threes, but he does this every 10-20 games. Jabari Smith, he's getting benched. Well, he's getting not benched, but the bench guy's getting more minutes than him in a blowout like this. If you ask me who I would rather have Tyrese than Jabari Smith Jr. Yeah, I think it's fine. Honestly, if you want to drop it, right? Just he doesn't really do that much, and he doesn't really have upside on this team. I just don't see a path. He's gonna turn everything around and become really, really good. He will have games where he played 35 minutes and have good, 25 points and 15 rebounds. But how often is that gonna come? Because you got Şengün there taking all the rebounds away and taking all the usage. Şengün 14 points, 8 rebounds, and a still okay game from him. And Jalen Green struggled from the field, but that's no surprise. 17 points and 3-3. Then Fred VanVleet, 2 points. Yes. You drafted Fred VanVleet not for his points. 8 assists and 2 steals is okay. So in category leagues, I still find him very, very valuable, especially if you try to win. If you have a team that needs assists and want low turnovers, because he has really, really low turnovers. His weaknesses is he doesn't score a lot of points for a guy drafted in the 3rd or 4th round. Really, really low field goal. So those are the 2 things. But he does everything else pretty well, in my opinion. And how about Tyrese? 22 points in 22 minutes. Absolutely must roster. Try to sell high. At the same time, 2 steals and 8 rebounds. And it doesn't seem like he needs big minutes to put up these numbers. He doesn't need big minutes. Amen Thompson had 10 points. Also, in his 24 minutes, he doesn't need big minutes to put up numbers. Just give him 24 minutes, and he will take care of things. 11 rebounds, 4 steals, and 3 steals, and 4 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. These 2 guys are absolutely killing it on the Rockets. And this is the worry with Jalen Green especially, is what happens when these guys play well, they get minutes taken away. The next game is the Atlanta Hawks. Lost to the Chicago Bulls, 122-1. Atlanta Hawks is the mess, man. Trae Young, 25 points, 13 assists, 4 steals, and a block. Amazing game from Trae. And Dyson Daniels, here we go again. 4 steals. Didn't shoot the ball well, but who cares? Clint Capella goes 10 for 14. Because, the Bulls have no interior defense. Right, 21 points and 11 rebounds is really good. And Jalen Johnson also had a big game. He missed Monday's game, or he missed previous game, or whatever. Really good game here. And we just want to see his efficiency improve. I think his counting numbers is honestly really, really good. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. And then he give you a steal and a block. You can't really ask more than that in terms of counting numbers. I think if he can improve his free throw, that would be huge. If he can start shooting close to 50% from the field, that's also huge, because right now both percentages are way lower than 50 and 80. And Zachary started 15. Let's get rid of him. He's not getting minutes now because Bogdanovic gets 26 and DeAndre Hunter gets 29. Bogdanovic, if you need threes, you could have him, but I don't think. 4 assists here is not good, but he give you like 3 assists, so it's okay. In my opinion, he's not a must roster. Just given the minutes, if he just played 26 minutes a night. Now, if he played 30, yeah. If he played 25, sometimes maybe even 23, if DeAndre Hunter or Zachary is going off. So it's just too many guys on this team. But if one guy is out, sure, let's make him a must roster. But he finds himself in a situation every year. At the end of the year, he becomes super super good. I think I remember there's at least 2 years he was like a top 20 player during the fantasy playoff time, where he's putting up like 5-3 Steph Curry numbers, right? And a bunch of steals, and scoring a bunch and assisting. Okongwu now gets 21. So the last couple of games, Clint Capella has getting more minutes than Okongwu. But that could easily reverse in the next couple of games. For Chicago, they put up crazy numbers, sure. Vucevic, amazing game with 18 points, 13 rebounds, 2 threes, a steal, and 4 blocks. I would say he's one of the biggest surprises also for fantasy this year. Just remain to be a top 10 player. After this game, he's a 9th ranked player. Amazing. Kobe White, 9 assists, 3 threes, 2 steals, and 20 points. Really good as well from Kobe. No turnovers here, and 3 threes and 20 points and 9 assists. He's doing it all pretty good, and he hit so many threes too. Josh Giddey, a good game. I guess everybody ate because they put up 133 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks against a bad Atlanta Hawks team. Defensively, supposedly Zach LaVine had 26 points and 4 threes. Yeah, Zach LaVine's numbers just sure he put up like 22, 23 points a game, and he's efficient. We get that, and he hit some threes, but just not exciting. Just no defensive stats most nights, and yeah, not a lot of rebound or assists. So those 4 categories, he's really not contributing. He's probably a negative in all 4, especially the defensive stat categories. All right, move on to the next game. We have the Indiana Pacers and the Milwaukee Bucks, 117-129. Good win for the Bucks. I think they're turning things around. Otherwise, Doc Rivers, they're turning things around. Now we're just waiting for the Sixers to turn around. The Bucks. They are on a 3-game winning streak, and now even with the 7-9 record, they are 6 in the East, and they can probably finish top 3, right? Because you have the Cavs and the Celtics. Maybe top 4, because Knicks also yeah. But number 4 is Magic. Probably gonna catch them. Good win for the Bucks, and the Pacers. Let's not really talk about them. Tyrese Halliburton, 18 points and 9 assists. Oh man, this is an okay game from him. 4 threes. This is considered a good game from him, honestly, if he's able to make some shots. But yeah, you can buy him, but throw him a top 40, 50-ish type of player. Or if you really need assists, you can maybe throw him a little bit better. But, who knows. But again, his game is really fantasy friendly. Super, super efficient, supposedly super efficient. Give you a lot of assists and steals and hit a lot of threes and low turnovers. He's not really doing that right now, but he has the potential. We know he has the potential. Quentin Jackson continues to start, gets his 22 minutes here. I don't think we have to roster him. They're still dealing with a lot of injuries, this Pacer team. So Benedict continued to be a sell-high candidate, in my opinion. 20 points, 9 rebounds, 7 for 7 from the free throw line, 3 steals and block. This is all very, very good. We should use this opportunity to sell him if we can. Get a top 50 player back, or do a 2-for-1. Pascal Siakam, 25 points, 8 rebounds, and a steal. Okay. He's been very consistent this year. But I think we just need to get more maybe defensive stats and shoot the free throw a little bit better. And Miles Turner goes 8 rebounds, a steal, and 2 blocks. And we look at the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis goes off for triple-double, 37-point triple-double, added 2 steals and block. Sure, amazing. Damian Lillard, 24 points, 13 assists is really good. And a steal, 3 threes. Damian Lillard, after some struggles, he is putting up really good numbers. Damian Lillard is just a 20th ranked player. That's around where he's getting drafted. But, I feel pretty good about him the rest of the season. He's going to give you around 25 points and 7 assists and really, really good free throw and, over 3 threes a game. That's what he is. He just got to stay healthy. Brook Lopez at this age continue to get big minutes, continue to put up big numbers with 11 points, a steal and a block. Only 1 block, 1 steal here, but he will pop off. It's just a matter of every 3 games, I would say he will have a pop-off game. Depending on who they play. The next game is the Dallas, and this is a surprise. The Dallas Mavericks, with no Luka Doncic, beat Denver, 123-120. I'm kind of worried about Denver record, to be honest. Denver, after this loss, they are still 8-6. Oh man, the West is super competitive. We have the Rockets 12-5, Lakers 10-5. Yeah, this Western Conference is pretty scary. The Mavericks are 9-7, and they're just the 9th seed. In the East, you could be the 4th. Klay Thompson, he got benched. He's making Warriors looking real good right now to get rid of him. He got benched, goes 0 for 8. Who did really benefit? Najee Marshall came off the bench and had a huge game. But we know we're not going to roster Najee Marshall out of this game. He's really not starting, right? They're starting Quentin Grimes, who would, if Luka continues to be out, I would rather stream Quentin Grimes for some threes. But we just don't know Najee Marshall's minutes because, Klay kind of get benched here. But if they have a back-to-back, yeah, we could stream him. Kyrie Irving, not the best game, struggled offensively, but 19.6 assists, 6 rebounds, still in the block. But yeah, if you're the number 2 option next to Luka, you're going to be more efficient. But when the entire defense is focused on you, it's harder. Derek Lively goes 4 for 4, and Daniel Gafford now comes off the bench, but it doesn't really matter who does what, right? They're going to split the minutes. In my opinion, I don't think any of these guys they're really, really must rosters. But in category leagues, if you really need the blocks and rebounds, you can roster them for sure. PJ Washington had a big game with 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 steals. Anytime this guy plays well, we should try to sell him. On the Denver side of things, Nikola Jokic, my God. No defensive stats, but 33 points, 17 rebounds, 10 assists. He's just been putting about ridiculous numbers. I mean, I've seen a lot of, just articles or TikToks or YouTubes showing how Nikola Vucevic, right now, he averaged more points than Prime Shaq. He's averaging more rebounds than defensive. I don't know how many rebounds he's averaging. He's averaging more assists than Chris Paul. So, and he's obviously shooting his volume of 3-point attempts is way less than Curry, but he's shooting something ridiculous. He went 2 for 2 here too. So, yeah, I'm sure if he actually wants to take more threes, he could, and he would still make them at a good clip. But I think offensively, they want to, move the ball a little bit more, get the team into a, more flow instead of him just jacking up threes. Because he could, if he wants to take 10 threes, he could probably make like high 30s clip. Jamal Murray, yeah, this is Jamal Murray. 11 assists, really struggled here, but had 3 blocks and 4 3. So from fantasy perspective, there's a lot of category he still contribute in a major way, but just field goal wise, pretty bad. Christian Braun and Peyton Watson, sure, these 2 guys are must rosters. Peyton Watson played pretty well, to be honest, so we should roster him until Aaron Gordon comes back. And Michael Porter Jr. chipped in 17 points and 2 threes. But yeah, this Denver team doesn't look so good. And Russell Westbrook, 16 points, sure. I think now he seems to be getting 25 plus minutes. So if you need defensive stats, rebound, and assist, he's the guy. Last game of the night, we have the Kings get destroyed by the Clippers, 88-104. Clippers also been winning games with no Kawhi Leonard. Kings is also a decent team. De'Aaron Fox keep it going, 29 points. DeMar DeRozan came back, but it doesn't matter. 29 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and played 42 minutes. Just look at the minutes, guys. Sabonis had a huge game as well, played 40 minutes, 24 points, 15 rebounds, and 2 threes. Keegan Murray finally has a decent game, but his usage is super low. He only took 5 threes here. 2 threes, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, is still in block. And DeRozan will come back, go 6 for 19 and 4 for 8 from the free throw line. This is just a bad night for the Kings, I think. Only scored 88 points. While on the Clippers, James Harden goes 5 for 18 again. This is going to be he might just shoot, I don't know, low 30s or high 30s. His field goal has been just really bad. 9 assists, 3 steals and block is amazing, 10 for 10, but I think he's struggling to generate points. A lot of the points are coming from the free throw line, which is still good. this game they also don't have Norman Powell. So offensively, they had Derrick Jones Jr. scoring 17 points. Kevin Porter Jr. played a few extra minutes, but he's not really fantasy relevant. And they've been starting Chris Dunn. So if you need defensive stats, assists, and rebound, he does all that. So look for him. Look to stream him. And Zubac, minutes continue to be great. 15 rebound and a block here. Yeah. She's waiting for Kawhi Leonard to come back. We don't know when that's going to be. And that's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.